To overcome others' armies without fighting is the best of skills. Best of skills. Best of skills.
The art of war.
Dangerous.
Forward.
I'm like a stepping razor. What's my size? I'm dangerous. Dangerous. I'm like a stepping razor. What's my size? Dangerous.
Stepping razor. Mutabaruka. Art of war. Listen, Jamaica. Mutabaruka and Steppn razor, and this is the art of war. Way on, yeah. Sing it, representing from our family. The blood of African kings run up in our veins. Here in Jamaica, rebellious offspring. Muta got a warrior spirit inside. From that time, we can't him. And this a warrior spirit inside. It come to break every shackle and chain. When a shaka Zulu, Pitney, and Kuma, Pitney, Steppn razor, Pitney, and the art of war every Thursday. Hey, look how many years them whip with. That's what the whip I want microchip with. We tell them Babylon style of it with. War it out until we get with victory. Hey, them fight my brother and sister. When we are dancing, so we move sinister. I know we listening, Mutabaruka. Chant the culture, chase the vultures away. When a shaka Zulu, Pitney, and Kuma, Pitney, Kunta Kinte, Pitney. It's like Malcolm and Martin and Marcus and Fire. Tell us you see right there represent the Mutabaruka. The art of war. That's
When a youth fails, it's always put down to personal problem. It's all about the youth.
This is the Steppn razor, the art of war. Brian, you look like Smurf, so that's not. I think so. Smurf are coming out of the studio. Brian look like Smurf. Yes, as we said, this is the Steppn razor. We're there with you on next Thursday. And we have a journey to make from now until 5:45. We'll be here with you, Brian, as me engineer, you saw. Okay. So here we are saying now, because it's nothing up on the agenda, you saw. This week seemed to be a very eventful week in Jamaica. Mysteriously, $10 million fell out of a security guard van, just drop out, and the police found the $10 million and reported it. $10 million. I want you to hear this, lad. That's $100,000 US. Believe you me. I don't know. Somebody was supposed to drive behind the Somebody was supposed to drive behind. How to make the police overtake or not? Because mysteriously the truck door just fly open, the $10 million just drop out and it just lock back. I don't know if it is sudden brakes fly back the door shut, because it looked like they never ever knows that the $10 million. Well, I am assuming that they never know that the $10 million fly out. The driver, I must say. The driver apparently draw sun brakes and fly the door back shut. Or if it's not the driver, draw sun brakes and shut. Because you know sometimes when you draw sun brakes, if the door didn't open, it just fly back and lick back. But these doors don't open just so. For $10 million drop out of a van, this is a serious thing. And the police, watch a man. Jamaican people get away, you know. Trust me. What happened to the car that was driving behind the police car? I don't know if it's him supposed to figure, because I tell the truth, you know. If me see $10 million drop out, not even $10 million, if me see a bag of money drop out of car, you know, and me a drive over the bag and draw somewhere and stand up over and make my car sit down on it and tell everybody there's something wrong with my car. You believe a joke? Especially one of them van there, you know, say, that brings, well, I don't think it brings one, but anyhow, me a drive there, one of them things I see money drop out tight, you know, in a bag. Me just run my car over it in a rasta and tell everybody see my car can't move, you know. Yes. Cause that, you find somewhere to dodge that and put it on my car, you know. No, I have seen that the man who's supposed to pick up that bag allowed other cars to pass him, so he wasn't directly in front or behind the brings van. That is very unfortunate. Now them need to, well, obviously them going to investigate it. They are going to investigate it, that how the car, how the truck, the back of the thing open just like that. How the $10 million drop out of a van, so. I have never heard nothing like that. It sounds like a movie. Sounds like a script for a movie. I wonder if it's a movie them did a shoot and we don't know. With some small cameras from top of some high building. And the policeman call people to verify that, look here, see this money here? I found this money, you know, so I don't want when it happen now, this and this and this and that. So I guess the policeman is in the good books of not only the police force, but the Jamaican people, that, oh, what a lovely and good policeman. Him see $10 million drop out of car and him just turn it in. But let me tell you something. You look inside of me, them behind that van there. Look inside of me, them behind that van there. Believe you me. Because the man, them in the van, I forgot to take responsibility for that. I have never seen that. I see car door open when I drive. Even my car, sometimes I drive and my car door now lock properly. And it was fly open. But a security van carrying so much money, it just opens so. No, sir. Jamaica, what next? Really, what next? So how the investigation are going to go now? Who them are going to investigate now? Because remember, you know, one of those vans was found with 200 and odd kilo of cocaine, and it was transporting the cocaine, I think, to Montego Bay. Now, them all on the man, them who drive the car, but I tend not to want to feel say them man there, because them man, they can't say them don't know nothing about it, because they are only drivers. Well, if they are just drivers delivering money, and it's cocaine in it, who put the cocaine in there? That is the big thing, you know. Who put the cocaine in that security van that man could have hold on upon them man there and say, them a transport coke? But this one is slightly different. This one, they allow the goods to drop out of the van. No, I don't know what else can happen in Jamaica, believe you me. What else can happen in Jamaica? Eh? The only thing I think make you happen from Jamaica now, if you say the rapture. Click it. Steppn raise at the art of war. We just that make mention of the $10 million will mysteriously drop out at the back of a security van. You know, I mean, I don't know what else can happen in Jamaica. I guess we have seen. Well, I couldn't say we have seen everything, you know, because we still don't see a whole heap of things yet. But trust me, that is one of the things them where really. Okay, here we go.
Provoking, always smoking, lyrics like a bazooka. You are listening to Mutabaruka.
Sweet music. Quit pleading to the black woman. Know yourself, black woman. What a pam pam, rap a pam 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 pam. All right, look. The other night I was watching the news with the bossy slave them in Parliament, and Mr. Mike Henry was making a case for reparation in the House. He was ridiculed by the Minister of Finance on the other side, Mr. Peter Phillips. So I am sitting there and I am saying, what is this? Because Mike Henry was talking about, reparation, and we all know that other countries have now taken up the reparation struggle, including St. Vincent and other countries. I am saying to myself, this is strange. I thought that Peter Phillips would be supporting, even though Mike Henry was on the other side. I thought Peter Phillips would be supporting what Mike Henry was saying. But he was actually cracking joke for the House, and the House was laughing till Mike Henry get out. I never see Mike Henry get out so yet. Really and truly. But I see Mike Henry get out, I start call him slave master, picnic, and him, I want to party up. I need to get that clip, But what I find interesting in it is that we can see clearly that you have most slaves who don't see this reparation thing as something serious, given that it is something that is in the interest of the people, because we know what Peter Phillips' focus is. Peter Phillips' focus is to make Jamaica pass an IMF test by any means necessary. And when we say any means necessary, we are talking about right now where passing the IMF test over the time when we hear them a pass this and a pass that, it has done nothing to alleviate the suffering of the people. And it's used as a man going to tell me, say it's too early. What too early? It is not too early. You are supposed to be seeing residues, make we call it residues of this IMF glamour and glitter. I say it already and I say it again. These politicians need to really have a connection with the masses of the people, because obviously this government has lost their credibility amongst the masses of the people, because there's more unemployment now, and there is criminal activities that Mr. Bunting seemed to always want to say that given what took place last year, this year is much better. And I keep reiterating that you cannot judge a bad thing after a next bad thing. You have to judge, if the thing is getting better, you have to judge it after something that is much better. I now judge the crime rate going down 10 or 12% based upon a last year result. We must recognize that Jamaica is in a serious problem when it comes on to crime, and when it comes on to employment. What factory have we seen gone up in how much years now? I don't know. I don't want to call a year, maybe 10 years or so. What big factory we see gone up? where you can't say, well, portion of people get employed. All we hear is this Jeep that the Prime Minister went to China to get some new tires, and when she come back with the Jeep, she couldn't afford the gas. I am saying that the reparation that we, just like the ganja thing, the reparation has become part of the talk of leaders in the CARICOM area. That is unprecedented because it's Rasta alone did not talk about it. Just like it's Rasta did alone talk about the ganja thing. And when we see a man in the house, I give him views about the reparation, and to hear the Minister of Finance ridicule the thing. I say, but wait. No, sir. This is not proper. This is not proper at all. It goes to show how them see the people. That's really what it is. It is how them see the people. So how you going to split up the money? I mean, really. Then Peter Phillips don't know, say, I know so the thing go. Peter Phillips well I know, say, I know so the thing go. So why would he want to ridicule the statement? Because I am not a Mike Henry fan, but I know that what Mike Henry was talking about is something that I hold dear to my heart. And if I hold that dear to my heart and I hear a man I ridicule it, and I know said that man not supposed to ridicule something like that, I say the boss slave thing get bigger than the thing. Yes. The boss slave thing is really a serious problem in a Jamaica, yeah? Click it. Yes. Steppn razor. We just talk about the thing we're going in at the house with Mike Henry and Peter Phillips. I mean, we call it stupidity in trying to ridicule what Mike Henry was saying about reparation in at the house. And I want to tell you, him get a good amount of ones to laugh. But even when Mike Henry tell him, say, he must apologize, him just sit down there and skin him teeth and I go on like say, him never say nothing. It hurtful Rasta. Knowing, say, we are talking about reparation and defend reparation, and it reach a level now where, you know, other leaders see the necessity to deal with it. And to see that you still have ridicule going amongst the people them who supposed to really deal with certain things about it. You know, it kind of left a bitter taste in your mouth, you know, them way there. Really, after the two people on a corner. And the two people on a corner, you know, in the house of government. The house where people supposed to make laws about what is supposed to be and what is not supposed to be. So, me not find it funny. I'm a vexed about it, but that's all. This is tired. After the news, you know, say Louis, they on the war part again in a different capacity. It says Louis say preaching and eating on the buses will not be tolerated. We want to talk to a preacher about it, a man who preached on the bus, but a long time him said that still, you know, but in a new capacity as you know, yeah, they must stone up the bus, they must match up the bus them. Jamaican people, trust me, things are bubbling up. We want to tell the people in the same parliament there, you know, God knows, you know. Who no must know we are going in the streets, you know, things is bubbling. The pot are bubbling up. And you know, boiling water, you know. And some caramel porridge. You know, when caramel, and not even caramel porridge, you know, a coconut oil. You know, when coconut oil are boil, oh, when it touch you, what happen? It wicked than water, you know. You ever make chocolate tea, that is the oil bubble on the top and it does touch you, it's gone. So, things are bubbling, you know. Things is bubbling, the people them don't feel good. We must understand that. You understand? So, I want to touch again, we're going back to Vybz Kartel, you know. because some new developments take place since we talked to you, and we want to see what is the outcome of these things. Okay. All right. So we have the news time. I come up here now. At the news time. Why are easy? Why I look at himself and eat at it hard? No, believe me. Why would I love it? Why do man love himself so much? When you just kiss the glass and done, man. Just kiss the computer screen and done, man. Why do man I look at it like, wow, I just love him. I love that brother there. Kiss the glass, man. Kiss the computer thing, man. It can draw, you know, it can move from the sun, you know. And draw come near up to you, yeah. Bring it right up to your face, man. I think you can kiss it quicker. Anyway, a news time. Go away, I go. Go away, I go. All right. Okay, so here we are dealing with that so now. Some franchise operators work with the Jamaica Urban Transit Company, JUTC, who have yet to complete all requirements, will not be allowed to operate on routes in the Kingston Metropolitan Region. Today is a set implementation date for all 390 sub-franchise holders to begin operating under the new JUTC sub-franchise system, provided they have met all requirements. This includes painting their buses yellow. The sub-franchise holders had called for more time to complete the requirement, but the JUTC is adamant that following its 1 week extension from April the 1st, there will be no more extensions. The JUTC says so far about 129 operators have completed the process. Operators with buses that have not been colored-coded have been advised to withdraw from their routes until they have met all requirements. Non-compliant operators will be prosecuted. In the meantime, the JUTC says security has been beefed up on the buses following yesterday's attack that resulted in damage to 5 of the company's units. Now, as you hear them statement there, you know, say, is Radcliffe Lewis the back again after we think, say, him did silence because him left police force. Now, him gone in our next thing. Head up, him a make sure so they make money. Head up the JUTC's franchise protection unit, Radcliffe Lewis, as that measures have also been put in place to tackle disorderly conduct on the buses. So I'm still a deal with bus, you know. Because the other day, him that said take off the tint them, and also no music on the bus them. So him get away now to really project himself again in the public's eyes. Mr. Lewis says preaching and eating on the buses will not be tolerated. You can't eat on the bus again. You know, say in a way is a me kind of agree with the eating thing, because me realize that when people eat on the bus, them throw the things them out of the window, which cause a next problem. So the eating, I think the eating is not a thing where, well, the preaching, is, I don't agree with man I preach on bus still, but I never ever consider about the eating part, right? Because I have seen where box just fly upon all the front of my car, chicken box. Just, you know, man, just don't eat the chicken box. When you look at the box, you see a curry something, like some curry something like the box, you know. Because the box fly by your car. So, we are say, he must say, no, eating on the buses will not be tolerated. Head of the JUTC Franchise Protection Unit, Radcliffe Lewis. Mr. Lewis was speaking at a press conference held at the JUTC headquarters in St. Catherine yesterday. Very interesting. That means every bus has a paint yellow now in the corporate area, and certain things now go on again. We're going to see how long that will go on, because the other day me hear them talk about them clean up send Ocherios with the taxi them, and it almost the same, well not the same, but it didn't work out really. Because some people, you know, them not care. The law does not relate to certain things. If it close the gate when the ass gone through, it's very difficult to catch back the ass. You have to put all sorts of things in place to make the thing work in order. Because that is really what we want in Jamaica. You know? We want some order in Jamaica. and we hardly have order in Jamaica. People, I just drive down the road a while ago, and some people are cross, and me stop to give them pass, and when them pass, by the time I go to move off my car, another guy just hold up him man in the ear like them whole time police were used to stop car to make him pass. And by the time we reach down near to the clock there, the amount of stop for me have to stop, to turn, just because everybody want cross and them no business. Yet still, you have a cross there, you know. You have a pedestrian crossing there, you know. But guess what? Nobody now use no pedestrian crossing in Jamaica. A guy just cross anywhere he want cross. You understand? And that's how it goes. So, the first time we go to San Diego, you know, and we are walk and say, we are going to go buy things. And me remember which one of the musicians them over the other side of the road call me and say, Muta, come look for that thing here. Me don't know nothing about no jaywalking law. Me run cross the road. You see, from me run cross the road, is a policeman that come to me, excuse me, sir. There's a pedestrian crossing at the bottom of this road. You're supposed to cross there, and I don't know where my talk about now. The man just hit me at the bottom of this road. You're supposed to cross there, and I don't know where my talk about now. The man just hit me. For jaywalking. Now, most Jamaican you tell about what jaywalking, them say, when name jaywalking, I who name so? Jay did walk across the road, and me walk across the road. So it's like jaywalking is an alien thing, which really and truly it's supposed to protect certain things. And if them put Jamaican people, if a man go and shop and it in front time, you know, and a pedestrian crossing down just kind of like couple meters from him down there. Him now walk go down there to cross road, you know. He must say over there so him a go, so yes so him a cross. It no matter if a car a come, he must stand up in front of the car and hold up him hand like say, boy, you must have to stop. And that's so the disorder there, you know. The disorder is that pedestrian driver no respect pedestrian. Time he say, all right, never see if you feel say my car can go to university hospital. And when him reach a certain, him start to drive faster, and the man have to run across the road. Them now respect pedestrian, and pedestrian not respecting that. Look here, you have pedestrian crossing, you must cross at a pedestrian crossing. You don't ignore the pedestrian crossing because you're there a place where there's somewhere where you are go is in front of you. Because I could see a run cross road and drive brakes and a guy lick up in the back of me and the man wrong. You know, see, it's a chain reaction of events. When you see him, when a man throw the thing out of the car, out of he might eat and him throw the box or juice box out there. And I said, why they wear garbage man good for? The way you think the garbage man I get paid for? And some people argue in Jamaica, you know. Them litter the street and I said, then if me not litter the street, garbage man now have no work. You know, them way they like, if you not have murderer, you not have no police. I mean, really. You know, anyway. We want to talk to this man, Mr. John Martin. John Martin, how you do, sir?
I'm blessed, my brother. I'm truly blessed.
You a Seventh-day Adventist preacher?
Yes, sir.
You have a church?
No, I don't have a church, you know, so I go to a church. All churches are God's church. You're the house of God. None of us put them in it.
So you go in a Holy Trinity church, go preach?
Okay, say that, sir. You
go into Holy Trinity church, go preach as a 7-day?
As a 7-day? Yeah. If it's allowed and permitted for me to go in there and I'm invited, then I will go there to preach.
Okay, all right. I was told that you is one of the ones who preach on the bus them, and you totally disagree with Ratcliffe, Mr. Lewis, we talk about no preaching on the bus. Why you disagree?
Why am I disagreeing?
Yeah.
In a time like this, when we see men and women are dying.
Yes.
And the word of God is the only hope for man and woman.
Yeah.
You know, then I don't see why a limitation should be put on preaching the word of God when the book says we must go to the highways, to the byways. Wherever the word is to be preached. In Africa, all over the world, I've been preaching on boats.
Yeah, but on the bus we are talking about now. We're not talking about byways and
with the bus. We want to stay with the bus. but I'm just using a prime scenario to you as an example.
Yeah, but we don't want to get off track. It's really the bus we're talking about.
Right, yes, sir.
We ask you why you feel, say, you said the reason why you must go up on the bus is because crime get big and this and this and that.
Yes,
therefore, you need some preaching on the bus.
Yes.
All right, so let me ask you a question now. If you sit down on the bus,
yes, sir,
and you hear a man a preach against God, what you that say? You want him to preach on the bus?
If he's preaching against God?
Yeah, if he's an atheist.
Yes, man, I have no problem with him preaching against God because out of his nonsense you will teach sense.
Yeah.
I listen to every foolishness, Muta.
All right, so you'd agree with a man to preach on the bus against God then?
Yes, man. That's his message, you know, but you must know the message he's delivering.
No, me just ask you if you preach.
Yes, sir.
All right, you know, suppose a man on the bus. A bus is supposed to transport people from one place to the next. It is not there to listen to music and hear people preach. Yes. So if you sit down on the bus, as a person who pay them money to go up on the bus, which is a public transport, why is it that I should be subjected to your thinking and analysis of what is supposed to happen? Why should I be subjected to that?
Why should it be subjected to that?
Why should I be sitting on a bus listening to you, telling me what you think and what you believe?
All right. Can I put this to you? Yes. Traveling on the bus and I'm seated, but you are having your conversation on your phone next to me on the bus, or before me, or behind me, but I am in the bus. Don't you think you're doing the very same thing that I am doing as a preacher?
No, I'm not talking about a man who I use a phone, you know. I'm talking about I sitting on the bus wanting to get where I am, sitting quiet, and peacefully with me. Yeah, right. with my family. Why should I be subjected to your preaching on the bus? Because a public transportation.
You're subjected in a motion. You see, the word comes here in different forms.
No, I am saying, why should I be subjected to what you is saying on a public transportation?
Yeah, but what's your word again? You keep holding on. Why should you subject?
Yeah, that may I say because I sit up on the bus.
It's not that you are subjected, you know.
Yeah, because I cannot hear you.
If you don't want to, I will say this to you. If you don't want to hear the word, there are two things you can do, you know.
Yeah, what?
It's either just like you don't want to hear the preacher, you don't want the preacher to be happy. Get off the bus. Just like I don't want to hear Muta on the radio. I turn the radio off.
You see, no, that is a problem. That is a big problem, Virgin. That don't make no sense when you don't say a while ago. If I take a bus, wait there. If I live a central village,
yes, sir,
and I take a bus from Kingston, and you come on the bus when it reach at Duane Park, and I don't want to hear where you are saying, no, you tell me they must come off of the bus and take a next bus?
No, if that's your choice, it's your choice, and that's why you say, why should you be subject?
Yeah, so I am asking you,
I don't want to hear you.
So your suggestion is that I should come off of the bus?
If you can't eat in the kitchen, get out. Get out of it. And this is why I go back here again to Mr. Rattivus and these gentlemen. When we're looking and seeing how many people are dying, how many blood is shedding, one of my greatest things is I'm a minister of the gospel. Yeah. But I love the music. And I will tell you, my biggest friend and musician, other than Roxanne, is Vice Kartel, Adisha Palmer. Yeah. This young man who I sit and I listen to early as a minister of the gospel. Yeah. You know, then when I listen to these ignorant men who call themselves leaders, I love God, but I don't want preaching on the bus. You're two-tongued. You're two-folded. If you love him, you're going to do what he says.
Then I don't want hear preaching on the bus. I don't love God.
That's simple as it. You don't want to hear the preaching, whether in the church or on the bus.
Let me ask you a question. If I asleep, if I'm in my house and I work hard the whole day, and I asleep, and I go to my bed, and a man this...
No,
wait, but it's a negative if you tell me I must come off a bus because you are preacher, I don't want you must come off of the bus.
Just like you're
the bus is a public thing.
They don't want the preacher.
No, the preacher must come off of the bus, it's not me.
No, sir.
Wait. The bus was not made to preach on. The bus was made to transport passengers. So if you can't you can't tell me now your arrogance now that I must come off of the bus if I don't want to hear the preaching. Wait, so I ask you a question. If you go to your bed one night and you tired and you are go to bed and right next door to you a man turn up a stone love set in the ear, you should have moved. You should have come out of your house. And go somewhere and go family.
Can I lose it, you know?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm in my bed sleeping.
Yeah.
The sound is playing. I reckon next to us playing.
Not I reckon, Stone Love.
Stone Love. We're going to Stone Love. Stone Love is played. But listen me, get up out my bed now. Come on. Stone Love is making noise at my end. If I was in my bed sleeping, I wouldn't hear Stone Love. It would not be disturbing me. You understand?
If in your house, wait. I don't find your logic. If I in my house, I'm gone to my bed, and a man next door, still a manjaro, I play a big sound system, I tell you.
Right.
It shouldn't disturb me.
I get up out my bed.
Yeah, it disturb me. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Then if it was disturbing me, then I would get up. I would be there because guess what? It is not. So I lie in my bed because it's not troubling me. The moment I get up and I go out there.
No, I'm talking about you. No, but you must go out then. I'm saying that you wouldn't find it disturbing if you want to sleep and you wouldn't find it disturbing.
No, sir.
Wow.
I've never had that objective. I next door to a yard active party every Friday night.
Yes.
And I'm going church Sabbath morning. And the sound of the play my whatnot. Sometimes I watch my figurines dance off the whatnot.
And it don't disturb you?
No, sir. Because I never go over and tell them, I'll call it and say, turn on this.
No, we're not talking if you go over and they go turn it down. All right. Do you know that will disturb a whole heap of people?
Say that again, sir.
All right. It never disturb you, but you know it disturb a lot of people if they want to sleep.
I don't believe it's disturbing them, sir.
Oh, you mean it not disturb them?
No, even as a church man. Don't you believe
all right, tell me what you call disturb. What you call disturb?
Disturb is when I come here gate and make a noise. Unnecessary noise.
Yeah, then you don't find, say, if I go to my bed with my family and I in my house with my family, right? I will have a hard day's work. I'm going to pick the one to them homework. And a man turn up a big set next door me. We have blaze and you can't hear it from Oyo. You don't call that disturbing?
No, Muta.
What you call it?
That's what is playing a Muta. And that same set. A long time I sit down on the wall.
No, you don't call it disturbing. You don't call that disturbing.
No. Sir.
If you want to, what you call, what's that? Why, brethren?
Yes, that we are very strange people like this. We have people exist.
So you say no, nobody shouldn't worry about disturbance then?
No.
Them shouldn't worry about disturbance.
Disturbance, so I'm saying,
so there's nothing called disturbance.
It's not that nothing is not.
A man, if you come in your house, come shoot you to disturb you then.
That's when you come and disturb me. You're coming to my home.
Oh,
that's
but if you set up at your gate and I cut somebody at your
gate. Don't disturb me that you're out there. You do what you're doing. You're out there not disturbing me.
So a man have to actually come in your yard to disturb you.
On your premises into your home, and that's when you disturb me.
All right, so the bus where you are preach upon is your bus?
Yes, sir. If it's my bus?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It's a public bus. It's our bus.
No, me ask you if it's your bus.
Yes, sir.
It's your bus. Then the man who was sit down and listen to you now, we don't want you, it's not his bus.
It is bus. And he has all the rights just like I am to be on the bus.
But you are telling me say he must come off of the bus if you know what you
are saying. I'm not being ignorant in the sense, and saying, get off, As I go back to you again, I said, if the eat is in the kitchen, and you cannot...
Which eat? It's not no eat, it's disturbance. I never take bus by you in the word of God.
Muta, can I go there with something with you?
Yeah.
Over the many years, I've been listening to music.
Yeah.
And they told us about what the music does and what the music can do.
Yeah.
I want to put two scenarios to you. I've listened to a young man for many years, my good friend, DJ Gandhi. One of the things that I've listened to and look at things and how simple we are more prone to evil than to good. We don't want no more bloodshed. We don't want no more youth dead.
Yeah.
Jamaica, when we love, appear gangster, AT, and talk.
Yeah.
It even goes back to ask us this question. Take a look
at
the rainbow.
Yes.
When we look how colorful and how beautiful the rainbow is, and if we see life like that, and we don't accept life, but I can turn around and take up a Grammy and give to a man who said to me, welcome to Jam Rock, they have two big tracks. This is what we are looking out against, gun and violence. But at the same time, we don't want to
Bridging.
Go back to the bus.
Wait. Listen to me.
Yes, sir.
I am not saying that you must preach, This is a public
transportation.
That was not there to have sex and listen to loud music or preaching. It was there to transfer. In America, you could not do what you're doing there.
No, you're saying that, Muta. I've been in America. I have been there.
And you preach on the bus?
I have been among the God bodies, the train. The people do whatever they want to do.
No, but so I was just telling you about how I crossed the road.
Yes. Muta,
I crossed the road.
They have their farm, they have their doctrine, they have their voice. And
Listen to me, Bridget. Listen to me, I say. You're a preacher.
Yes,
you're preaching. You think you're preaching the word of God, and you feel say the people they must listen to what you say. By any means necessary, they must listen to what you say. I am a person sitting on the bus. I want to get where I'm going. There is no need for me to be bombarded with your interpretation of scriptures.
You understand all that.
It will have nothing to do with me. So the man who say you must preach on the bus.
Yes.
It's not an individual thing, you know. It's the collective. It's the collective. That is not the when the loud music can play upon the bus, it's not the individual guy who want to hear loud music on the bus.
I want to put a little correction to something that has been said that we don't take it out of context.
Yeah.
When I said if you can't take the preaching,
you must come out of the bus.
Yes, I want to put that in prospect back to you.
Yeah.
It's not that we're telling people not to. You know, because I'm on the bus preaching and I have a church, so preaching and I went just as I am. And she said, when the man she heard me ministering, she said, man, that hurt and she can't and she went on. But listen what she said to me. She is a member of the very same church that has the good news to proclaim to this dying world. But at the same time, we are objective against what is being said. Just like
it's not objecting to what you're saying, you know. It's weird you're saying it. No. Nobody's not objecting. Look here. Look here. The same person we are talking about, we go to your church. We're objecting to preaching upon the boat. It's not where you say them are object to, you know. It's the place where you're doing it, them objecting to.
But
you don't go into your toilet and eat food. You go in a toilet and eat food.
Improper for the word of God to preach. There's no place.
Brethren,
improper.
The man,
even the dancer will come and preach, you know.
How much your wallet, man? How much your wallet is, brethren? How much your wallet is?
I'm 50 at going over.
Yeah, 50 at the hour.
Father of 6 and 7 grandkids.
Yeah, and you have a church for yourself.
I go to a church. I don't own one of these buildings. I go to, I'm a part of a congregation.
Yeah, you're a preacher in the congregation. You're a preacher in the church. You're a preacher in the church.
One thing we do, say that, sir.
You're a preacher in the church?
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Bridget. We can't get the whole time to talk about this. Let me tell you something now. Me agree with Ratcliffe.
You agree with Ratcliffe?
Yes.
To arrest the preacher.
Wait. Me agree with Ratcliffe that no eating must be on the bus. Me agree with Ratcliffe that no loud music must be on the bus. I mean, agree with
the readers. So you're getting rid of the readers that are on the bus.
Listen to me, I say now. I agree with Ratcliffe that no preacher must be on the bus because the bus is not a place for preaching, eating, and loud music.
Yes. But you cannot stop.
The word of it have nothing to do with the word of God.
It has
nothing. Nobody's fighting against the word of God.
Yes, man.
What is the place? No, man. The preacher and the preacher. But it's not the preacher. Brethren, listen to me.
Who's going to preach the word?
The preacher. But it's not. It's weird the preacher doing it.
You're fighting the word.
It's weird the preacher doing it. It's weird the preacher doing it.
He has to do it in the prison, in the courthouse.
No, but the courthouse. Look here. You cannot see a court going on. I'm going to go talk about preaching.
Yes, man.
In the courthouse, in the court.
Anywhere it has to go.
Don't be stupid, man. There's no way you could see a court case going on and go in at the court case and start to preach. That is foolishness attack. You know so you can't do it. You cannot do it. So don't be just stupid now if you come tell me you can't go in and court go preach it. If you see a court case is going on, you cannot. You could have preached word of God a little more. You can't go inside of the court.
Yes, man.
Go preach the word of God. You're going to get arrested.
Don't say that. Don't say we can't because that's the same teaching. Prince Utah from
but it's not the preaching them are fighting against the brethren. It's not the thing is not to stop preaching, you know. The law
the word of God
it is not to stop preaching. The argument is not stopping the preaching, you know. It's where you're preaching.
It don't matter where you preach.
It matter, brethren. It matter where you preach.
The preacher.
Oh, the man so fundamentalist and so arrogant, brethren. He's an arrogant preacher, man.
Yeah.
You have something to say, and two, you have something to say. You can't say it any way you want to say it. With no thinking about other people. You're arrogant, man.
I want to say two things. One question, and I want to make a little statement with you. One of the questions is this. Before I ask the question, one of the things that I am not agree and I said a percentage with the ministry, with transportation in it. Because even currently, I am currently engaging with a program with the center, the Afro Tree Center, that on Fridays, I totally have a time with the entire public talking to our young people coming even into our center. When I board the buses, I don't just board it just to preach motor. I brought a message to our young people. One of the things that I brought to them on a daily basis, instead after school, your children go home. I said, never home, go in your yard. Play a message like
that. All right. Suppose you preach on a bus. Suppose you preach on a bus as a Christian. And a Muslim come on and I preach on the bus as a Muslim. And a Rastaman come on and I preach on the bus.
I am that, my brother. I was about to ask you about Rastafari.
No.
What if I was preaching Selassie?
No, listen to what I say now. You see, I talk about the message. That's not the message me I talk about, you know. It's weird the message is being put. It's not the message me I talk about, you know. I am saying, suppose you decide that you are going to preach on a bus as a Christian. And a Muslim come on the bus and decide that he's going to preach Islam. And a Rastaman come on the bus and say he's going to preach the same bus.
Yeah.
The same bus. You know it's madness that. You know it's madness.
No, sir. No, it's not madness. This is where I go. Because I am learning from the Muslim. I am learning from the rest.
Meanwhile you preach.
The question you're asking me. The question you're asking me. Emperor said I must go and teach.
Yeah, you know.
Safari. His Majesty Haile Selassie said I must go.
I am Rasta and I wouldn't want to see Rastas preaching on the bus.
That's your limitation of what you have.
It's not a limitation. Because you know, you don't eat birthday cake by your toilet seat.
My toilet is clean and pleasant. I go there.
I say you don't eat turbo right. You don't have your dinner in the toilet.
Yes, man. If the toilet is in proper condition, you can have it.
Look here, man. You can, but you don't.
Right.
You can, but you don't. And I'm saying that the bus is a... You say you don't agree with the man, me agree with the man. It never get nowhere because
you agree with him and
you prefer to be arrested for it.
Here is the agreement of it comes in now.
There's no agreement.
In my closing statement here, notice all these men who have come forward. Major Arjulin, leave from the army, from a high standard to a low major in a bus to harass preacher. Rat throwers from catching criminals, robbers who rob cars.
They are not fighting against the preacher. They're fighting against where the preaching is taking place.
Major into the minor.
Brethren.
Yes, sir.
The people them is not fighting against the word of God or the preacher. They are fighting against where you are doing it.
The word.
You are disturbing the people them on the bus.
No, that's what you think.
That's what you think.
You're disturbing us when dancehall is going on. No, you're not.
It's disturbing. If I want to sleep on a man turn up in big set over it, it's disturbed. So nobody's disturbed by it.
Listen to the radio. I'm listening to every station.
Nobody is disturbed by it, brethren.
Come on. Can I share this with you?
Where you get them talking from? You have to nobody is disturbed by loud noise.
No, man, no one is disturbed by those people. Just use their ignorance to say that they are being disturbed, my brother. You know, tell you, I am in my bed.
Where you live? Where you live?
I live into Grover Park. I live
you know, some would like this way you talk about because it sounds so ignorant.
I'm coming to show them.
No, me come on, me say. Where you say sounds so ignorant to me that it's unbelievable that somebody has said that. Say nothing can disturb nobody.
No, man, I tell you, most 7 brothers and 7 different ones.
Nobody cannot disturb, nothing can disturb nobody, Reggie.
Disturb me, man. You're going to disturb me. I tell you, you disturb me. Come to my yard and play my home and play my family. As a minister of the gospel, you come into my home, that's when you have disturbed me.
So if you don't come in your house, we can't disturb
you.
The
word is not mine, you know. It's so not banking out here.
But the bus is not yours. You keep saying the bus is like the bus is you own the bus.
Yes, man, it's our buses, man.
The man them no, listen, wait now. You have man who own them bus.
Yes.
I feed them bus.
No,
wait there. Listen to me.
One of them.
The coaster don't belong to you. It belongs to the man who owned the coaster.
And he has no problem.
And you go up on the bus, God preach, and a man tell the boy right now, him no want no preaching on the bus, I got him a fight against the word of God.
Yes, man. I will hear more talk. I don't want my lips to compromise.
You sound like a gunman, man. You sound like a gunman.
For God, and that's how I speak.
You know, you sound like a Don. You sound like a Don.
A Don?
Yeah, you sound like a gunman for the Lord. You're a gunman for the Lord.
We should know where I'm coming from.
I don't visit where you're coming from. You're coming from a life of crime where you don't left it behind. You must leave the crime behind, man.
Because it was time to cry.
No, you must leave the crime behind. If you say you left the crime behind, man. You sound like a Don. You sound like a Don, man. Yeah, you laugh. You see the laugh there? You see the laugh there? The laugh they give away. The laugh they give away.
No, I'm not laughing no more. I have nothing to hide.
You sound like a Don, man. No, me not say I have something to hide.
A Don always will be a Don, man.
He's a Don for the Lord. He's a Don for Jesus.
Yes, man.
Yeah, he's a Don for Jesus. Anyway, you hear me I say, I hope, say, you can preach on the bus and Radcliffe here and lock you up. And that me I say, I'm gone. Here,
and guess what? Yeah. You move to the covenant vouching for me.
Yeah, all right, sir. Yes. This is click it.
And all them other liquid stations, what me say? A straight reggae. You hear that? Reggae.
I can hear you.
Yes, sir. No, Rasta, believe you me. It looks like me curse. Yo, brother. No, it's going like me curse, Rasta. I'm not going to turn to the Lord. Believe you me. I'm have to turn to the Lord, Rasta, because maybe it's my sinful ways that put me in front of these people. And it's you to talk to him because him nah listen to what you say, nothing what you say. You know, it's like, what the purpose of the talking? I feel like I just waste my time a while ago. Like I should have played some music. You understand? And you know something? I'm going to play some music. Believe you me. I'm going to play some music. Wow. Tell you this. Vybz Kartel's gang. And this is what the commissioner of police is saying. That Kartel's gang responsible for more than 100 murders. Commissioner Ellington, Commissioner of Police Owen Ellington, has labeled convicted entertainer Vybz Kartel as a gang leader whose gang was responsible for more than 100 murders. He made that assertion in that interview with Dion Jackson Miller, which was here and beyond the headlines, all angles, on Wednesday evening. The commissioner's statement came a week after the entertainer and 3 others were sentenced to life imprisonment for the murder of Clive Lizard Williams. He said the police had been tracking Kartel's activities for some time now, but he claimed the entertainer was protected because of his popularity. Wow. You know, this is weird. This is weird because according to our information, I don't know if a man can be guilty of 100 murder. I mean, like, it is mind-boggling to believe that. Believe you me, there's no way I am going to believe that one man in Jamaica is responsible for more than 100 murders. There's no way I ever believe that. But the next thing is this, that there is some voice notes that was played in the court and some videos that was shown in the court. And if I call that the judge would not allow a lot of what was seen and heard because him sent out the jury. Remember one time him sent out the jury and it was only the prosecutors and the lawyers and himself were privy to the information that was presented on these cell phones. Well, he permitted some of them and decided that he would not permit others. The reason for that was that there were other incriminating evidence that was on these phones that had nothing to do with the case in hand. So it was not permitted in the court at the time. Now what we are told is that based upon what was on these phones that we did not hear about during this case, because we hear a lot of things and we have the voice notes here that was played to incriminate Vybz Kartel in the case that he was charged for murder for. We're going to play the voice notes them. Maybe a lot of people hear it already, but we know a lot of people is not privy to certain things, so we want to make it hear. But what I am saying is that the evidence that was placed in front of the court with the jurors them present was what we are going to play now. But we are told that the police is now investigating other things that was on the phones that we were not privy to. They are investigating other things on the phone. Because now that the case is over, they can now go into the other cases. So the commissioner is alluding to more than 100 murders, which the argument is some of these things that was not shown that was not given to the jury is now being exposed, and the police are now doing their investigation into other murders that it is alleged that Vybz Kartel gang, according to them, was involved in. But trust me, Mr. Commissioner, I'm going to tell you the truth. As swear to that preacher that say he can't disturb nobody, that kind of sound highfalutin. The commissioner, you kind of sound highfalutin, that's all. Trust me. I mean, what more than 100 murder? We really and truly know. I mean, that kind of God away. That God away, no, Bridget. Believe you me. You know, one man. So we are trying to tell me, say, no, say, Vybz Kartel go back a court for 100 times. And that it really say. It's so that we hear the answer. But we know it's not over still, you know. We know it's not over because there's incriminating evidence that is now surfacing to say that there were other things that need to be addressed after this trial is over. That is why the person who got away, that was found not guilty, was held again. Because them never want to mix up that with this with that. Them hold him back and say, you get half of one, but you not get half of the other, you not get half of the other. So while they got off the first case, the court make sure say them not going to get off of the second case. And if you are following the trend of the thing, there is a 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 20th, 30th, 40th, 68th, 79th, 99th, 100 and plus other cases to be held. So I don't know what is going to happen, but that is really something else. So here we are going to know. We say, we are going, for those of you who never hear, we're going to play the voice notes that the jury heard in the court that we were not privy to before the guilty verdict came. Now it is public, it is in the public domain, so it is there. But as we said before, there are others that was not the jury. The jury was not privy to, because they did not want the jury to see those to tarnish their thinking about the case itself. So, make us see if we can get this first. Here goes.
Hombre, they don't know what's a blizzard and we. I will call my phone today and tell me, say, them can't find the two new shoes them when me give them, dog. Say them lock them in our house. Side of all feet where I build up, dog, in a place. All the house they lock two shoes and can't find no shoes, Virgin. And I come tell my friend, off me is dog. Yo, I just tell them, say, make sure I get my shoes by 8 o'clock in a bad man.
Now, I know, say, if you hear some blurring, is because the language that was used was not fit for earplay, you understand? So they have to edit out those languages that was heard there in the court. So it's really the language why you hear the blurs. Here we go again.
I hear you get I think I tell my dog, say, what do you mean? I reason about the setting of thing. But as I tell you, hombre, the man where them give the shoes to lock, dog, if 8 o'clock come and I get my shoes, are the same thing, dog. So, if them want them friends to live, them better get my shoes. Yeah, more time I leave, I love follow up certain science thing in the dog. When you know, say a girl tell me, say she call a woman, and the woman can tell her instantly, say, the boy will go country where they move the shoes for sell them, move the shoes them for sell them in a dog. And so me I made back and I say where they are when I go country is a portion of man. It's a portion of man forward in a dog. So me even know which man bridging. And me I tell the dog, yo, a real talk, you talking no problem. Me I page back my dog and make him page him because him I govern the program in a dog. So me I call him right now and make you know what I go on, hombre. Real thing, bad man. I want a real thing, dog. Big woman thing. Yeah, I hear about it, man. Now, if you say nothing bad, man, I done not read that already. But that's why them go back from my shows. That's me can send them down from the Gaza, dog. If them want, them go make some one pop and make a year so them have one pop up, them go kill two of them. Think mankind should never even reach as far as third world neither. Because from day 1 minute of them, dog, I just do shotty that far around me, you know. And shotty bring ratty in the dog. And I see it even up back come to a big farmer in the dog. So it should even reach this up from day 1, dog. Dog, my first man my page, you know, because me ask him, say, oh, Virgin, you have that stall to run off place. And you don't even know nothing about dog. The man tell me, say, I put them here, you know. And bandit tell me, say, thing them, me say, from Saturday morning, in a bad man. It's a little bird call me and tell me I'm a page, these are them, and them I tell me, say, I eat them, I go about, you know. Me I say, dog, I better find man thing for us, you know, dog. Even, yo, you know, say, one of the hombre them give the thing for lock. Me even know that the youth, they no problem. Come like yesterday, man, come live boy, you know. So make sure tell the man them say, but want my dog stall shoes by 8 o'clock. And I go to them down. But they don't know. But say, come here, get. Hombre, they don't know, say, come here, get a profit, dog. You say something to me, say. You know, like up there, so because every little man just run in and them just accept them and them. They don't know some of the meds, dog, where you say, and one mind say, find out where the third man come from. But them sell out the shoes, because me don't know him, and me know the youth to grow about it. You know, some run the file problem child. The man them tell me, say, the hombre not even live there for 1 year, dog. And guess where they say the hombre come from? Walter, me no hombre. Walter, me no dog. That's me have to call this and we and this them up and say, then I see a town crap the man use porno. Because man left from bad place and come over here to come see so now some little giggy, laughy boy. And take the shoes can go give him friend them a town and come back, come sit down with them and go on like him don't know the shoes miss now. And me tell them to tell the boy they said me get back my shoes him and him mama go dead in a bad man. So who them said dash them where? Yo, tell me exactly where you hear bad man. Come on over I go on. Oh, but that's who tell you, who were the first one to tell you, and where him hear it from. I have a problem, child. Me there I put on a tattoo style. How you just see tattoo? A bride of Chucky, man. Oh, No, but I see him, so I really did it. I feel laugh, dog. Because I can't mind read a virgin. I'm not kill out myself, dog. I just caution up to this man and tell him, hombre, what about me things them? And make me get my money to buy about me things them. And I do what I do with whoever. I just want to get back my thing and you respond to it. So I make sure I tell him that this morning. They are waiting for the priest them to link me back and make me know what them are do. Because they're not saying about the thing come here, because them are getting that. Yeah, but problem Charlie, them cut. Where them are cut go? That's the question, hombre. Them dead man, them can't cut you now, dog. You're mad. When they leave a cut chance, come on, buy it back.
REFM, thought-provoking, always smoking. Lyrics like a bazooka. You are listening to Mutabaruka. Not all dealers are
coming through who gave their authority to fence up Jamaican people property. A serious thing, you know them way there. So them hold some police fake. Them hold one police who kill about 7 men. And the next police who kill about 8 men. One police, you know. One police. Now, the thing is this now. You have police out there who kill more man than that. Yeah, man. You have like a bad man police in a St. Andrew there where him go like him nothing can touch him. You know, see it? And him angle people a weird way in the communities. And if you say something to him, you're liable to get shot. Them man, they kick over people pot. When people are cook them nice food for sell to make a living. And beat man and kill man too. So hear me I say now. In the come, all on the police them. Because I think at the same police station them come out there. We don't want to dodge that, you know. We don't want to hide and seek with it, you know. Because, you know, say in the come up to now, them always tell you about police will do this and police will do that. And I go like say the people them don't know what they must say. So now we hear about the uncovering of a dead squad in the police force, which was said long time. A policeman tell me, say, Mutabaruka, you can talk when you attack, you know. But you see right now, we're not carrying no man, you know. A long time, police tell me that, you know. Long time, you talk about long time, you talk about long time. So police say, we're not carrying no man, you know, Muta. So you can go and talk when you talk. So you will say now, them uncovered dead squad in the police was a long time. We have to say you have some vigilante police where me I warn the youth them from cutting it from before the program you start, you know, me I warn the youth them from cutting it and I say, look here. Youth, you better watch out now, walk on the road, you know. And go on the road, you know, because you have some policeman finger happy, trigger happy. Remember one time, you know, when I place around Winchester, around Grand Spin there. Where your brethren, where the brethren will sell food around, your brother will sell food around the area there. Where name again? Where the area name?
Westminster.
Around Westminster Road there. Me I come from my brethren yard and me and my lady we turn the road and we turn the road with some policeman have some youth in a corner down the road, you know. You know what me do? Me park up my car on the sidewalk and I say, me nah move, you know. Me say, me not moving. Me have to see what going to happen there, so. And them I search up the youth, them and the youth, them I put up them under the ear and me I say, me still nah move. Me have to wait. Me I wait till me say, the youth them walk off before me move from this, so, you know. Because me know how them things they go. Me know them things they go, you know. And we are saying, it's like, oh, this is the days of science and technology, you know. You see, all of them cell phone, when we say, I reveal certain things now, because, trust me, everything I get revealed through the cell phone thing, I know, believe you me. I mean, really. The public for use up them cell phone, you know. And that me I suggest, you know. The public for use up them phone. Anytime them say any certain things are going will look funny. I mean, I talk about only with police neither. I talk about with anybody. Anytime the thing look unusual, use up your cell phone. Long use it for hard, when you say, Tell me, I can't take a picture with you. Take a picture with me, not take a picture with me. And you know, them have a way for you. When them stand up beside you, them have point them finger upon you, like them are informer too. I eat when a man take picture of me, and them hold up him 2 fingers, so you see like, wait, you're informer. Me don't want to take people take picture with man who do that, you know. Come here and say, it's what kind of sign that now? Because it look like an informer. Me I say, you must use up on your cell phone anytime you say anything strange or go on. Because right now, things not lovely out there, you know. Police get held. 2 police. 7 killing from the 1 police. Police shot man and carry go a hospital and go in the hospital go shot the man and kill him. And them think they are going, you know. It's not easy for your youth right now, you know. Me I tell you one that, you know, it's not easy for your youth. Especially in the night, you know, when you come home from your party and all them things that you feel say, boy, right, you want to just get a girl and I'm going to call her tomorrow. Tomorrow you don't see. Because when you walk up the road, 2 policemen stop you and say, boy, where you come from? And you look like somebody who them did not look for. And that is the end of that. You see them shot you and on the way to the hospital. When you reach the hospital, you're dead. Yeah, them take the longest road to the hospital. Them throw you at the back of the van and go drink 2 liquor and come back and say, all right. Yeah, man. You can't go up there now. He must dead by now. And some serious thing are going on in Jamaica, you know. Some serious thing are going on in Jamaica. When you hear Indicom investigate police for 7 killings, and me I tell Indicom say, them need to investigate more because you have police out there will kill more people than that. That I said not joke. When the guys are boss, when them are boss in one of that, and I say, oh, 7, what am I talking about? You know how much man me done since that? You know, see? So we just want the ones them know, say, this place here, trust me, this place here, and I hope the politician know, because I hear Peter Phillips run down, go sit down with the IMF again, to go resell out the whole place. You know, see, him could have gone up to talk about all the reparation thing. And I say, yeah, they matter about reparation, but me know where you are when me are there to never help them. IMF not going to help Jamaica come out of the grime where Jamaica in. All them people, they can't understand that. There is precedence to show us that it's not going to work. If you do the same thing the same way all the while, you're going to get the same result. It's that stupid set of people them that feel say them going to use the same method, the same formula to get a different result for the people. Boss slave we call them. Boss slave. That is what them is. Real, downright boss slave. Yes, yours truly and Ezran coming through the needy and the greedy. I want to remind you about this poem. Words and Agro Festival that will take place right up there in Portland, Wood Bay Beach. Sunday, April the 27th. Why keep that date in your mind? People in Portland and surrounding areas. Lot of poets coming your way. Sunday, April the 27th, Wood Bay Beach, Portland. Be there, don't be square. All right. Yes, step in.
Greetings, Congai.
Blessed man.
That's the fire. Okay. But before it flip me, that rocks very just. I will love for the eye to bring it forward again.
Do what? Do what?
The one where you just the man, that combination there.
Oh, the needy and the greedy, okay.
Yes. Hear this now. It's concerning talks over here with since the launching of the ganja growers. Even before that we hear that. Everybody say Jamaica for falling line, government for this, government concerning her. What we are saying is, the people, I think that the people in Jamaica have to move the government to do what ought to be done. You know, leaving it to whatever numbers there be that make up the government. Jamaica have a population of what? 3 million people. And plus we have Jamaicans outside. To leave it to them, whatever number the people who make up parliament and who make up government and whatever. I don't think that is the way to go. I think the people them should do all that is necessary. All that is necessary to move these decision makers to do what ought to be done. And whilst until it is done, make sure that we have ultimatum. You know, set things like make me call one time and me say, nobody for going to court and make no guilty plea for being charged up with the dangerous drug. From the start, read and talk about dangerous drug, not guilty. It could be a split, it could be a ton. Them kind of transformation there. We did think about government, what the government to do, what the government to wait for, what we going to get left behind. No, the people have to take this thing in the hand. Concerning the
but I guess that is what why them farm a ganja thing in a Westmoreland and one in a Kingston because the people them have to take it into hand. Yeah.
I agree.
So I don't think the people them just sit down and wait for the government. I think once a move.
No, well, sit down. No, not really. But I feel like no. You see, apart from them organized, where them organized people who organize more things, especially in terms of protest, like going, taking it to their offices, taking it to the decision makers' offices, taking it to them right in front of them wherever them have them officer, them this or them that. Take it to them, do things. The people have to do things, just wait for, because, watch out. We hear, am I there still?
Yeah, man, you did the man.
We listen to the good professor there down by the lounge. And he must say, pertaining to the law, he must say, them thing they don't know, no. The way is just clear to go.
Yeah.
So, people people is aware of, there's no secret. People is aware of these things. So we know, say.
Yeah, so that's the people them to take charge of the thing and do what they're supposed to do. All right, Jim. Yeah, we hear you, man. Give thanks.
Give thanks, high.
Yes. You know, we see the government is trying to discourage the planting of tobacco. Them want to discourage the planting of tobacco so as to alleviate the whole heap of cigarette business. I am agreeing with so much things. I have become an agreeing person. Crack. I am agreeing with so much things. The government is discouraging the planting of tobacco. Yeah, because them is discouraging smoking.
Okay.
Radcliffe Lewis said no preaching on the bus, nor eating on the bus, nor loud music on the bus. So I don't want to give me no comment. I don't comment. No, that's what I said to you. Don't comment. You know, see, I don't want to get no conversation with you. Yeah, just listen. So I'm saying that it seems as if I am agreeing with a lot of things. You understand? Okay.
This hour that they call Holy Thursday. It was that time I reached Barnet, 14 Barnet Street. When I reached there, Bustamante start to gather soldiers and police in abundance to search for Rasta. When I reached the station, I see a bulk of people. Rasta and who is not Rasta is there. Beating is going on from all angles. They have a long hose that they turn on, use and to water the place there. So it have a piece of iron down here, and it have a piece up here where you screw on the pipe. So them turn on the pipe now, and the water running through the hose. And then put us down to kneel down in a gutter way and start to beat.
With the hose?
Yes, with the hose and big stick and all different type of
so they turn on, what are they doing with the water?
When them lick you and the blood start flow, they turn on the water and wash with the blood.
What a wicked act.
At that time now, Bustamante never come down. Thursday now, Friday morning, which is the time of crucifixion, Bustamante come down.
The Good Friday for them and the Bad Friday.
Yes, and the Bad Friday for them. Yeah. Bustamante come down now with a battalion of police. More police more than soldier. And them start to beat. And them have a
beating in front of Buster now?
Right in front of
the Prime Minister witnessing the beating?
Right in front of Buster Manti.
Who the beating?
Please?
Just everybody that get beaten?
Everybody who is inside getting beaten.
FM, thought-provoking, always smoking, lyrics like a bazooka. You are listening to Mutabaruka.
Steppn.
Muta.
Yes, sir.
Long time.
Long time. Yes, man.
Yeah. Marty Planner.
Yes.
Always say we need a new faculty
of interpretation.
You see?
Yeah.
I say I and I as a people, we really need to understand some things in some different ways. Because straight now, when you see Peter Phillips I go on the way out him a go on. Don't expect him to act different things.
No, me not expect it, you know. Me not expect it. Because I said, let them show up themselves.
Yeah, but look here too. Sometimes the head, uneasy lies the head that rule. All you see them are run it down. So look here. Sometimes too, it would have better, you know, where you see our reparation thing. It would have better without all them, you know.
Yeah.
Because I hear a man I say, oh, you would have share up the money. That means a joke thing. But look here.
Joke, yeah.
The money no must have to come through them either. It's I and I to start set up our NGOs and all them things there, you know. Because when the reparation thing will take place, it's not a government-to-government thing of a go on. It's we, the people, and our lawyers versus them and them lawyers in court.
Yeah.
So we better start to study some ways too. How the money I go share up. Don't make this thing look like a freedom thing. No. On the economy.
Yeah, it's the same thing. The virgin doesn't talk about the ganja thing. It's a similar thinking behind the ganja thing.
Yeah,
must wait on them.
Look like say I say the next thing about black people too. Cause it happen with the boss people. Them it happen with all kind of. If we employ Jamaica overtrained lawyer now, some of them want work, you know. You see, when we things for settle and negotiate, it no bother you as a boss man now, too, you have a crew of boss and but you now go sit down and attack with minister. Minister go ridicule, you see him how them ridicule them one another. You see, when you're present with your lawyer, sir, a different target.
Don't talk for yourself, do it the thing orderly. Get your lawyer, make your lawyer talk to them.
And because them can't tell your lawyer the scheme where them will tell you.
Yes.
Now, upon the economy, Peter again, really, he might do some things, you see, that was needed long ago. Let me show you some of them. You have a thing when the omnibus tax thing now where, and how you register a company. First time you have to go a 6 place all across town. Them thing they done it. You see the new bankruptcy thing where you can file for protection in bankruptcy. Them thing they are things where they needed from back in the 70s where get put off and who call it bitter medicine and who administer bitter medicine and now want to administer it. Right? When you look on custom is now an executive agency. Custom now get no little pay now where him get that and then him still get the other pay around. So custom have to earn him pay now where you don't know if a 1/10 where them give them half where them collect. See? That means a custom, if you don't collect no duty, I don't owe you.
You know,
it is 10% of what you collect. And a long time, we put them things upon the table, Muta. So some things I get cleared out of the way. Listen to this year budget, and you go see them top up little spending on some of the social things. Them don't have enough room to wiggle yet. But there are some things where should have did happen long ago motor. Where them put them off and put them off and put them off and call them all kind of name till it squeeze right down now till we're back against the wall where, and you have to do it. Look on a thing like GCT. People bad. GCT is a thing where should have they cross the board long time so that the worker you could have come out and pocket, you know. A man we are earn less than $100,000 a month right now shouldn't pay no tax in Jamaica, you know. Right? But them so silly. Alright, say you have 10 man at work and you collect $1 from each man. But the $10 where you collect now have to take care of the economy, which is 30 man. Right? It happened that bad economics and 4 of the man them lose them work. Then the 6 man will left where work now. You have to get the same amount of tax from the 6 man they know. Mind the 30 man, this is rubbish. Right? And the place them where we want to run we go like Upper America. You have general consumption tax, general sales tax, federal tax and state tax, and all these things. That is why if you're there in hell and Satan buck you up, and you say, I'm an American, look out for the U.S. Air Force coming. Is right?
No, true.
Because you have to pay the tax. And
have to.
In America, if them find say them charge you too much, there is a thing when you tax return, them go back some money.
You just pack up a thing, say you have receipt for that, and you get a rebate,
The problem with them are government out here now. They don't want to spend any of the people's money on the people. You know? Them are going like, is a favor, them are doing, but we spoil them too.
Definitely.
Because when them come and fix a road, here we. Jesus, the politician go the man fix. Is a kick him should I get because granny did pay for the road there.
Long time.
Long ago. And you just come. And me come call your boss where.
But you know we have a way. You know we have a way for a tank politician for things we're supposed to do because of my work.
Yeah.
You know, why we are, if a man fix a road, that's why a man the good him fix the road. Them supposed to fix the road all the while.
Then granny, look here, the tax when me and you are paying now. And when them are going to do the things them where we pay for, you know, from when some which for fix and all. So when
your grandson grow big,
them are come and fix the road now, and them are tell them thanks. Thanks way. And the pinnacle issue. I want to remember say, will pay a chunk £400 half of the money for the land. The government raid pinnacle
and find money up there.
£800.
Thief £800 from up there.
Now, see that means the land could appear for and change left.
And not only that, you burn down the man place with all them crops and all them things there.
But look here now. Somebody need to remind the government that look here now, government. 1950 pounds.
Couple million right now.
2 years money.
Couple million.
All them house they where them build up a pinnacle now. A Rasta house them. If you do the math.
We agree with you, brother. Anyway, we're gonna move
give time.
We're gonna move. Yes. Okay. Where were they? With the right here, so. Next week will be the commemoration of the Carroll Garden problem. And this will be held right up there at the Nyabingi Center in Pittsburgh. You're going to take the farm of a banquet for the elders, and they're going to have musical presentation. It's more than one day, so why to know that this is taking place. This is the commemoration of the atrocity that was done to Rastafari and Rastafari community in 1963. And we must not forget that it is this incident that caused the government to mandate 18 months for ganja, because they were saying that these people, these strange looking people, is mad because of this thing called ganja. It is ganja, make them talking this damn foolishness about Haile Selassie, Africa. I guess it's ganja why them was telling you not to eat salt. And it was ganja why they was telling you to be a vegetarian. I don't know. Because I see a lot of people now is taking on that kind of habit. And it is the ganja why maybe ganja is now seen as a medicinal plant for a lot of diseases and ailments. This is the same ganja that was mandatorily made for people who got caught with it to spend 18 months in prison. So, 1963 is a very important part of Rastafari history in Jamaica. And that hypocrisy has continued until this day. We are not in any illusion about these two political parties, because they serve the interests of Queen Elizabeth and her successors, which we are now finding out that Queen Elizabeth is not the true queen according to bloodline and descent. We are now finding out that it is an illegitimate person that is sitting down on the throne of England through investigations that has been done by them themselves in England. And we still sit down here swearing allegiance to the Queen and the little boy that just born the other day. And when that little boy grow big, we're going to see allegiance to that little girl or boy again. And we see these people down here, these bossy slaves, in them jacket and tie, who each up them suit in a sun hat. You see them a walk, come up Duke Street the other day, sun hat pan them, you know, and trust me, them have to go out like nothing now, go out, them have pray for reaching at the house with the air condition there. Terrible thing. Steppn. Yeah. Okay. My boss, they have to click nothing. All right. So, we have said that it is very important that Jamaican people recognize the significance of the Rastafari movement amongst them before they start to curse and mock and jeer, like what we saw in Parliament the other day with the Honorable Minister of Finance, Mr. Peter Phillips, mock and jeering the idea of reparations. And he was asked to apologize, and he was killing teeth more like a dead rat. Terrible. Wicked.
Mother's Bakery. Enjoy our yummy banana bread and cinnamon Danish today. Available in select supermarkets island-wide. The time brought to you by Mother's Bakery is...
Yeah, the time is 24 minutes past the hour of 4 o'clock.
Yeah. This is not a USA. Iowa FM is roots rock reggae. And all them other liquid stations, what me say? A straight reggae. You hear that?
Yes. Steppn, the art of war. We're there with you. Okay, yes.
Steppn.
Blessed.
Yeah, DJ Kev, man, you get cut off, man.
You don't get cut off, I still up on the radio, man. I don't know.
Okay, I say the preacher, man, they know. It's the fundamentalist thinking, man. It not work, man. It not bring me nowhere.
Right, I
say, what if somebody come on and preach about Buddha? What would that be the response?
No, I'm saying Buddha.
You know, see it. And we have to, this thing I make the place a better place. You know, I make the place a better place. Because people must realize that they need to respect each other in life.
I think one of the reasons also for not making noise on the bus is for the driver to be totally in command alert in his driving. And when you have so much things are going on, it tends to not make the driver be alert. So that also is one of the things them. I understand how people understand that.
Because if the bus are going to crash, what they must say, Lord Jesus, the bus crash.
Yeah, and call upon Jesus.
And it's too late to whoever crash, mash up, and who dead, and, you know?
Yes. And if he broke foot into thank God, if one of him foot broke into thank God, two of him foot never broke.
Hey, we never got the video, man.
I don't know. God is that straight God. Because if you crash and you're not dead, you say, thank God you're not dead. If one of your foot broke, you say, thank God and not two foot broke. So I don't know it's one with these people and this thinking.
Yeah, I understand where I come from. Like, when we're a part-time movement, that's how you think. But when you come out in our world, you say, wait, I know Jesus Christ alone around this thing. You have Buddha, you have this, you have that, you have a whole heap of things out there.
Yeah, you have Obama, you have Putin, Cameron.
Yeah, you have no bad them around.
Yes, it's a terrible thing. Anyway.
Yeah, right. Big up IAV there, Big up IAV.
Westmoreland, man,
Yeah, man, I'm a general, my boss,
Hey, are your boss? Watch it,
No, man, if you are him, I teach me some things right now, and I learn and I move forward in a certain direction.
Him have good vibes.
Yeah, man, me like move with him, and I will go and talk to her some data, them start, flip up. So we just talk to you what you know about yourself, what you know about your African side, and, you know?
Yeah, man, give thanks, Bridget.
Yeah, man, give thanks, Mota, yes.
Yes, all right. You know, it's a weird thing about this argument about preaching. You know, and the brethren just talk about bus crash, and the first thing people about say, Lord Jesus Christ, and the bus crash. And then if a man gets saved on the bus, if some people dead and some people not see, and some people get saved. With just a little scrape. A man I say, boy, I tell you, thank God, I just a scrape me get, because I could have dead like the other man. John could have dead like the other man, So I want to know is who make the man dead over there, so who just give you a scrape over here, so. Because sometimes you see that on football field, Sometimes you see football field, the two, when they're ready for kick off, you see the two teams go pray. I've just seen them a pray for winning, and one win. So I want to know how come the other one lose if the people prayers never go up to the right, God. It's a terrible thing. Click it. No clickings. All right, we are looking for music news. A music news we are looking for? Okay, go and look for music news. Let me do something.
Attention radio station. Welcome. Please back away from your radio. Highlight new music, news talk, updates with artist drops, listener drops, sound effects, and movie drops.
Hey, what's that? Music news. Local. Music news. Welcome to Music News.
It's Thursday, April 10. Music news, Shima Francis, Mutabaruka, take it away.
REFM, thought-provoking, always smoking, lyrics like a bazooka. You are listening to Mutabaruka.
Steppn Razor, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, blessed.
Yeah, Muta.
Greetings, How you doing?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you're on the radar, man. You keep saying yeah. We're on the radar, man.
Yeah, that's why I pick up some of the brethren that they call about the herb thing.
Yeah.
In terms of the people's responsibility. Because I have a document with me where, the professor from Harvard leave. And what I show is that there are countries right now purchasing herb from other countries. For example, Uruguay. Yeah. And willing to buy from Jamaica, but the fact that them will only buy from countries where herb is legalized. Right? So in other words then, Jamaica and the professor tell them that while we're talking, we're missing the boat. Right? So in other words then, I agree totally with the Virgin that a people's pressure, and that's why I hear you mention about Westmoreland, because we set up a farmers, you know, Westmoreland Hemp and Ganja Farmers Association long before this thing is set up Saturday, because we got to land on a conference center Saturday. Right? And all me hear them talk about is what I already said in terms of national association. But the thing is, as me there reason me there already, I look on things from a grassroots level, not from the high society point of view, because most of these people have never dealt with her, don't have anything to do with her, but just because them see the economic, see her now with the economic potential. You know what I mean? So me just really encourage Westmoreland people to turn out Sunday on MX3, where I will have the second monthly meeting at Westmoreland Hemp and Ganja Farmers Association. The Sunday 13, we just encourage the people them to turn out. Touching from Carol Garden Mountain. Can hear they play a tape a while ago, which is a recording where I do last year.
We keep playing it.
Yeah, and we give thanks because a lot of people don't realize exactly the type of brutality that Rasta went through 1963, April. Now, I'm going to say, because I'm the higher reason, and I say, well, every year you start doing the same thing and the same thing. Now, I ask you now, Muda, from your point of view, what is it that you think I and I should be doing that I and I not doing?
All right. You see, when the brother named the public defender?
Yeah, Earlwitter.
Yeah, him come down there with Mr. Nephew. And every other word him call him say Mutabaruka, because him feel say him had do certain things and we are criticize it. And then now, after that, Miguel, we were speaking to Miguel and we say when Earlwitter is not there, Miguel is the one who is responsible for carry through certain words. Now, I don't know if Miguel is still in the position, but I am feeling that the committee should respond to the argument where Miguel is supposed to dealing with certain things, and at this moment, I don't see like anything substantial is going through with Miguel. That is what I think we should do. Go to the Miguel and say, look, because the public defender is not there again in the mid office, and Miguel, I was told, was the one who was supposed to deal with this thing. And to tell you the truth, when I look on the whole thing, I don't see Miguel visibly responding to what is meant, what is needed.
All right, Muta, I support that, but now say, in your views, in your opinion, acknowledging that is not happening, what step of thing that we should be taking?
Go to Miguel.
As a committee and as a committee.
Yeah, what you should do is go to Miguel and say, look here, this is what you're supposed to do. We don't say, so what is it, why it is not done?
All right, let me tell you this, because as I say, the public defender Earlwitter now in the next office on the 4th of April.
So it come back over start over everything again?
No, man. Just talking to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Him say, according to law then, he is in a position and he has recommended somebody to act as a public defender until the government really put an ex-public offender there.
Yeah, but why are we holding the public offender when it's Miguel, as a lawyer and as a Rasta, supposed to be dealing with it?
What I try to say to you, Muta, is that from a legal point of view, Miguel would have to still work through with the public defender's office.
Yeah, but it would appear that Miguel is not working with the public defender office.
Right.
Because it's 1 year now, I spoke and we was down there, And we come back now at the next commemoration, and the public defender gone, I was still there. It's still there. So I don't know why. So what? Somebody afraid to go talk to Miguel?
No, man. No.
Nobody don't go talk to Miguel, brethren.
Eh?
They don't know, just go talk to Miguel. You ask me what I think should be done, and I tell you, you should go talk to Miguel.
All right. But me I tell you, I say, even talking to Miguel.
Yeah, you tell the public defender must be involved.
Right? Even when we talk to Miguel.
Yes.
Right? The fact is, him still have to go back to the public defender.
Yeah, but you say him not going back to the defender in 1 year without going back to the defender.
So I don't, anyway, let me give thanks that I really promote it, because I think it's not just the committee responsible, but I think it's the Rastafari community responsibility. Only that I and I within the committee has been spearheading certain type of activity.
Yeah, but remember, say, we marched last year. One of the biggest march in a Kingston last year for this cause, you know. So it's not like we are waiting on committee, Caragan committee, if you do not, you know. We march and we brought it to the attention of the people. Yeah, I never said it wasn't a part. I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying like I who don't belong to the committee.
Yeah.
I RFM who don't belong to the committee. March and brought it to the attention of the people. So I am saying to you now, last year when we was at the something, we was talking to Miguel, and I am told, because I never did like Mr. Nephew take over the public defender. You know, see it. And because I never liked the nephew with Mr. the public defender, I was talking to Miguel, and we got certain, and I even look at Miguel and said, Miguel, if certain things don't work out, you know, we are going to talk, we are going to cuss, you know. You understand? So I am seeing that the committee should go back to Miguel. That is what I am suggesting.
All right. Well, the reason why I asked that, you know, is because honestly speaking, Miguel, where I'm on reach, I'm on seat, it's the pressure, more marching, more pressure, as we put on the government, to the government act.
Yeah, but we can't just march, so, you know, we need to talk to liar. He's a liar now, you know, the liar. We need to get a liar who is responsive, not responsible, but responsive to what is happening. And it is drying out too long. It is drying out of all the works and the names that were supposed to catch the public defender.
All of these things is submitted long time.
Yeah, so if all of these things is submitted long time, we don't want to reinvent the wheel. We want to go to a liar. And the liar that was designated was Miguel.
Well, let me tell you, two liars just to assist. It's not a matter say any of them can take up anything for them own. See? Well, anyway, let us give again, Mr. give thanks for the fact that they are highlight.
Which other liar you have there? Which other liar?
We have Marcus Gaff.
Yeah, but Marcus Gaff, right? You see, all right, Marcus Gaff did it. Miguel did it. So, nothing happened.
Well, I don't think me have to tell I that no more time.
No, but I don't want to tell you because yeah, but that's why I say now that you need to go back to the liar. Because I take a liar to do these things. Remember, like why we attack and when name the brethren I say, if you attack and you do have a liar, it's going to look like it's a joke thing. Yeah, Garnet, as I say, it need a liar. We who is in the problem don't need to talk. We need to have a liar that talk for us. That is a normal thing. So just let me suggest.
All right, give thanks.
All right, man, Brethren, give thanks.
Yes, no, I just want to remind them that in public that on the 18th and on the 19th, I they are pit 4 and the first and that the banquet, a symposium, panel discussion.
All right.
You know what I mean? And the 19th is just a cultural show.
Okay? Yeah, give thanks, brethren. All right. Yes. Steppn. Yes. Hill. All right. That's still not work. It look like that's still not work. Okay. So, we're probably there now. We're there in the part where we play this. But the phone call them come through. Somebody up on that? Nobody up on that. All right, so you see, if we start play this now, we're not going to stop it till it's done play now. So, the telephone call. All right.
Hello, good day.
Yes, good day, sir.
Good day, Father Muta. My name is Suma.
Suma, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Well, my credit I don't know come up all so long. I just want to say one thing. I'll call back next week still. But how much people get up and pray at daytime for all these things that they want in life, but they would never pray for the politician them, for God change them heart. Because the Almighty do so much things from this earth. You see? People need to have more faith. And all of them politicians, when them they are coming up, when them are looking at themselves and see all of the things that them do. What it are too late.
But you are you're the problem with it now. Meanwhile, we are asking God to change the politician heart. The politician are asking God for divine intervention in the criminal activities. So how does it work?
Well,
so human beings is not responsible for anything now. We have to turn to some supernatural.
No, of course not. Are we the on earth of oversee all the work for God? The Almighty does give it to we.
Well, prayer now have a change for them heart, you know. Prayer now have a change them heart. Just like no divine intervention are going to stop the crime problem we have in Jamaica. We the people have to do it. You know what I'm saying? We the people have to get out these politicians, you know, are them where they are, you know, we have to do something.
One thing more to the politicians them still, you know. All of them people them are oppressed. You realize that them bill are going to foreign, but them take a whole factory and one bag of engineer. But a little one man can just find some little things down in the ghetto and have a little one and make a thing. So the people them is the government biggest threat and them biggest fear. So make them keep on oppress the people. And when the people them rise up on them, at them time, that them really and truly want to know in a long and short time, so them can make an example, just like what them do to this where they are here. And that's the one bag of things.
The people is rising up, you know. It's just that it's not rising up in a mass movement, but the people is rising up. Trust me, them are rise up.
Yeah, them are rise up, but as you just said to a man a while ago, you see the man depend on the rate. I never used to a penny the conversation still, but the man, tell the man what to do. And him steady on theme pipe. Nobody now listen and take an opinion. Everybody have a thought in them head. And everybody a roll off of that. No man no one listen to them brother and take in the brother and then make the brother chat and then a man come to agreement and say, I could do things this way. But the politician them have to them planning of father.
Definitely.
So them a do what them want to do. Just same thing like with the Goat Island thing. They must say, yo, alright, it in the plans, and then next week a year and
then I tell you people don't make.
Where that come from?
That's why the Prime Minister went to China. Them don't go seal up that China and
them done do the works already. So people you know, them must take us fool. They must take we as fool. Them done do them deals behind them curtain. Now when them come out in the light, they must smile with you and I say, alright, it's a go through, it's a go through.
Alright, Brett, we're gonna move, we're gonna move.
Alright, Father, bless me. I'll call you back next week.
Definitely. Step in. Why my boy generous, you know? My boy generous and keep talking here and himself. Go and take your catch spot, it's 5 o'clock. You think so easy? Yes, so we reach a stage now where they're supposed to have this gambling business and go out there to the catch spot. I know I say, Brian, I'm buying catch spot in Dumbas, you know. What am I play today? Dead dog? No? Drunko? Oh, hey? Them now drunko, a drunko and dead dog I work today, you know. Yeah, because everybody look like them ton dead dog. Oh, hey? Them now drunko, a drunko and dead dog I work today, you know. Yeah, because everybody look like them ton dead dog now, and the government, you understand? To eat up the flesh of the people. That's how it go. Anyway, make us see where I'm at me now. Yeah, the time is 5 o'clock.
Everybody feel irate when they listen to irate. Everybody love irate.
Lifetime live game draw for Thursday, April.
Everybody feel irate when they listen to irate. Everybody love irate.
Yes, this is the Steppn razor. Yes.
Muta.
Yes, sir.
Asta Black.
How are you doing, man?
I'm blessed. You know, I went to Marcus Garvey thing there up in Kingston.
All right, we don't want to talk about that again today, you know. Believe you me. We talked about that whole night last night. We don't want to talk about it today again.
Oh, true. May wonder why I stopped by Haile Selassie School and I see a small picture of Haile Selassie on the entrance, and then on the inside is all big.
The Prime Minister?
Prime Ministers and all, and people there.
What's your area?
Pardon me?
What's your area that you know?
True.
Yeah.
But now,
I hear Lower B say on the radio, on Andrea Williams' program, say the government people them they laugh and take it for joke. And he is one of the one who always represent Rastafari and make us look like a laughing stock. And every time I hear him say that, I make cringe Rastafari. That's why I can't see him as no higher V, it's lower V that.
All right, sir.
And we need to stop. No, they need to come to I man as a politician instead of run to the other politician then, because I feel like they're doing so. Look at a man like Sid Barkley who set up the Millennium Council.
No, wait the whole on them, man. You talk, what you talk them to if I know it's not true, you talk.
And not true. That's the point.
Hold on there. Talk about something where you're doing in your community and stop slander people. Because you know it's not true that. So talk about something in your community.
Slander people.
No,
Rastafari deal with now.
Yeah, hear me now? Yeah. Talk about something where you do in your community positively and stop talking about Lower V and Sid Bartley third community this and that. Talk about something.
So you know why?
No, me know why.
You know why? See Rastafari vibe straighten up.
No, but you're not straightening it up by coming on the program and talking negativity.
I tell you what's wrong about Rastafari.
Tell me about something right. Tell me about something right where you are doing. Tell me something right where you are doing.
Well, all right then.
Yeah, tell me something right where you are doing that me can big you up on the radio. All
right, we're trying to find the right candidates now.
Yes.
To take the governance of Jamaica to make it a righteous Rastafari government.
For running the next election you talk about now. For running the next election.
Yeah.
So how much candidates you have already?
It's not relevant right now. We just want more.
Oh, there are more. Then if you have more, if you say you want more, that means you have some.
Yeah, because we have
so how much sum you have? How much is the sum you have?
We have a lot of one who's showing interest now.
Okay.
And right now we need to vet everyone. So we don't just need the one that's here now. We need everyone. And if Rastafari don't govern this, you can forget reparation.
Yeah, so when you say vet, what you mean? Where you vet them for? What is the criteria for going to your party? What's the criteria?
First and foremost, they have to be internet savvy.
Okay.
Because my goal is to have everyone in Jamaica be internet.
Yes.
Have internet, access to internet, because we have a universal access fund. We're supposed to put internet in every community.
Yeah, you're talking about that for about 10 years now.
Yeah, and if Rastafari don't govern this land, we will never see it.
Oh, so Rastafari govern it before you get internet, the community, the internet, the computer.
Exactly, because I have been saying that.
No, you got back on your brethren. You got back on your again.
You can
lock you off. If you go back on somebody, never lock you off. Tell me where you go. Where you are, don't tell me about somebody else now.
I'm just saying.
You can't, wait there. Asta.
Yo.
You can't talk about something without carry down somebody else.
You're not carried down.
All right, you know, give thanks. You're a brethren? Yes. I'm a brethren, but click it. Yes. Yes, step in. Eel. Can't hear him good enough. What go on, Mr. Brethren? Can't hear him. Next one. A whole heap of things are going up on the phone. Yes. We have too much numbers, man. Too much numbers. Yes.
Evening, boss.
Yeah, blessed.
Yeah, man. I need to ask you a thing before I share idea with you.
Yeah, but you don't have no long time to share no idea and ask me to keep on the same time.
I know a long time.
Yeah.
This one I go on. If you like, if you get a thing, and certain people know say I will get that thing, don't they?
Which thing you talk about? Like shoes?
No, not really like shoes. Like some people that put in our way, like say if a man should go foreign or to go somewhere enough to do not heap of talking or rare, a bus will come for him, don't they?
A bus will come for him?
Yeah, because people who want to try to walk over upon him if you put them the way there. And I understand how much I should say.
Talk plain.
Means that when you forget the opportunity.
Yeah, I'm gonna try obey you.
Yeah, so it's sometimes better if you keep your mouth quiet on it too.
Okay, so I'm gonna try obey you?
Yes.
By doing what? What them do for try? You were supposed to go for farm work?
Yes.
And them obey you and make you not get to go?
Right.
Alright, what them do to make you not go? I mean, what is the obia that them perform, and what were you supposed to do that you never get to do? Why you don't go?
Because they make too much bad talk.
No.
And them say when
bad talk can't make you not go somewhere, man. They have to do something, take away your passport, tear it up, whatever. What them do?
You know, say mouth hold down people, mouth.
No, mouth can't hold you down, man. You need a passport and a visa, and you need certain criteria to go. Oh, mouth, what, them go take them mouth and go tell the minister that don't allow you to go?
They will do that said way too, man.
No, why you don't go? Why you don't go? Why you don't go?
You see, every plant a crap mouth.
Why you don't go? Don't tell me about no crap. Why you don't go? Why you never get to go? Tell me.
Because some people mouth poison like goat.
Like what them do? Goat mouth no poison, you know? Goat mouth no poison.
Me have some fruits that me have, man, when them bite him and it chills.
No, explain something to me. You said them use them mouth to make you don't go. What did they say and who did they say it to for why you don't get to go?
Man, people just talk and talking alone sick me, man.
How did this man arrest that? You know, not what I ask you?
But you don't understand what me I show you.
You tell me about who, I say, what did they say and to who did they say it to? Why you never get to go?
Muta, me call you back for...
Alright, sir, yes. Give thanks. Yes.
Hey, Muta.
Yeah, blessed man.
The whole of Westmoreland, nice it rain. Farming are going good.
Ah, beautiful.
I want the farmer them to catch up rain water.
Yes.
Because them a complain so they don't have no water.
St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland, people are complain about water.
And you see, more than building a little dam and a little catchment motor.
Yes.
Because you see water goes scarce. And it makes sense to complain when you have a rainfall.
And you know, say usually May is rainy month. I don't know if it's the same thing now, but usually it's rain from May, you know, so you have to prepare for that.
Water, Mr. Malaga, so red peas, them pretty and rain a fall, and them a free and look for them.
Gosh, man.
Water, I say every day people make complain. Yes. And I talk about this and I talk about that. But if they don't farm, and farm to feed themselves and feed them friends and family and community. Because I ask some brother, I say, boy, water me a farm, you know, and me not get the things them myself, them a pile up for me. 100 bag of tomato a pile up, 100 bag of this a pile up. When we say farm, you know, we don't mean like run out there and farm up everything. We mean so you can't even isolate yourself a little bit and put little things.
For your family, and your friends.
For your friends and your neighbor.
Yeah, man, and the best thing that. Yeah, man. I agree with you.
Yeah, man, and the man them come and get ignorant for you and attack.
Too much farming for export. And we can't feed. Or we are farm for export and we are bringing 60% of what we eat from foreign. That's a madness now.
I'll be a badness I go and out of me and say that's why boy motor would do everything, you know, to just protect you in our way that nobody no care say nothing too tough. But
I set them out for me.
I'll talk to you like say no look really because just set yourself it. You never have to talk to none of it on the radio.
That me I say.
See a level in a motor.
But me no want nobody set them out for me neither. Because I go to rub up things for me and my hand can't move and all them something and them no get to go foreign.
But you see, so we are little boy, we are watching, you know, I grow the thing and reach a level where they can't stop you. So all them are stop you again. All the teacher we have, you know, when certain things are move shaky, they make the thing move.
So you better know. Meanwhile, you plant some peas, plant some bean too, yeah? Broad bean. We want enough broad bean. Here, sir?
Alright, my boss.
Blessed man.
So big up the wall of Chantilly.
Yes.
Go big up Mutabaruka, you know.
Yeah, and catch up water. Tell them people, you tell people to catch up water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, sir. This is the land of food and water.
Yeah, man, and Kartel big up the wall of Mutabaruka.
Yeah. The wall of the upper top. When I work with the bottom part, yes. Top. Up. All right, Bridget, rapid move. Yes. You know, say, within that level there, the Bridget touch a point, say, because catchment is very important, you know. Catchment, especially to farmer. Because your Bridget say, well, I can't farm, I can't have no water. Stupidity. You understand? And when you have abundance of water, you're not supposed to thirsty. Because if in the abundance of water you are thirsty, that means that you are fool. It's just so it go. Okay, step in, yes.
Yeah.
Ah, blessed.
Yes, Muta.
Blessed.
Bless up.
Why they not preach?
Yeah.
You know one preach?
No, me not want preach. I people them a play bingo around me, Muta.
You know that's all I baby so.
Yeah, your friend from Center, man.
No, me know you.
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah,
me talk to you, see Muta, then say where I get the TV service end that month.
Whoa,
Muta, so me talk.
Yeah. You see, so people power strong.
Yes, we are big up the taxi man.
Wait, hold on. You saw people power strong. Is it true you keep saying it? No, my power, your power. You keep calling and saying it.
Yes.
And you see it now, something been done.
Yes, put on the road now, the road.
You want the road fixed now?
Yes,
because now you can't sit down and watch TV.
Thank you very much, Muta. We love you.
Yes. No, I mean, thank you because with so much time to tell the people that you're not on TV.
Muta.
From Gilbert, you're not on TV.
Yes, Muta.
And you call and now you have TV.
We are going to have it by mountain because we start to lick us up without the poor Muta. Yes, Muta.
All right, Mama, give thanks.
Give thanks, Muta. The road now, the road. Yes, Muta, that's why you ball out for the road from Yellows to Yellows Valley.
You're not ball it out, man, and you are ball it out, you know.
Yes, Muta.
You can facilitate your voice, you know, and your voice and make the thing work.
Yeah, Muta.
So when them play bingo, we have bingo, them play around there.
Yeah, they go shopping a Muta, so them play bingo.
Big money. Tell me for big money, them play.
No, big money. I just want like a $5 book.
$5?
Yes, Muta.
I call police only for match up the place, but $5.
No, do that.
No, me, I go call the police for match it up.
No, you can't do that, Muta. You may forget back with TVs.
$5? No, man, you can't pay bingo for $5.
Yes, Muta, car time hard and rough.
$5 US you talk about?
No, Jamaican dollar. Yes, Muta.
All right, Mama, give
thanks. We are look for you now, Muta.
You come look for me?
We are coming young. We are coming now forever young. Me and blacker.
Whoa,
Pick him up the taxi.
You going to get couple taxi man to come to them. Whoa, yes, but all right, Mama. I'm going to look for your Sunday.
Yes.
Here they know. All of them woman there.
Yeah.
We have play, tell them to me I invite them down there too.
Yes, talk to that one now.
Yeah, you know. No, because you see the bingo, she would have the last can in her hand to put on the bingo plate. I know nothing.
Yeah.
When me see them, they top shy.
We are telling one of them down there Sunday.
All right, Mama.
Yes, Muta.
Give thanks.
I love you, Muta. Yeah, kiss.
All right. I tell you, she drive for little one. Let's get TV though. That is good. From Gilbert and the TV. You can't believe that. In our mother Jamaica. Anyway, people still are youth pit tight in Kingston. Yes. Yes, Ian.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Greetings, Muta. How you doing?
Yeah, man. We're there, man.
Well, I like the program, you know, but the Highway 2000 are coming.
Highway 2000, man. May I tell you, yes. What a nice highway, man.
Yeah, I tell you, come here, to Florida, me there.
Oh, gosh, man. All people who come from Florida now to that, now they want to tell them now, go back to Florida.
Yeah, I tell you. Yeah, man.
So what you say?
For the topic, you say,
which one the topic?
Say, now, disturbance and all of that. May I listen from them time there, you know?
Okay.
And some point where I touch there, where some irrelevant talking when I talk about nice or disturbing in a yard and all them something there. You know what I mean?
I touch the man touch, man. You have to see the man touch, Rasta. The spirit of the Lord upon him, the right side of him.
Yeah, but I want to tell you, the men, them you think, Jesus, them really are doing it.
Oh, you mean the money? Well, Jesus, no money business, man.
Yeah, I tell you. In Jamaica, they make it look like and the money thing about it.
Oh, you mean, man? You can't find the man them now ramp and tell you, say, look here, send $1,000, man, and you get a healing, man.
All right.
Yeah, man. Our man, you take a picture and say, let me watch one yesterday. The man, I say, this is a picture, and if you send even $20 or $25, the the Lord anointing will bless you. So keep your $20 coming. Don't get to remember go like the money them a deal with.
Money them a deal with.
Yes. Them for just come out and say money them a deal with. That's money, money.
How you mean?
Come my lady that tell me say why me not start a church too, you know, come me know so much about Bible and all of it. She feel me should have start a church.
How you mean, man? Money right, you know?
Them not pay tax, you know.
No, sir.
Church, and I want to try to figure out why is it that church don't pay tax? What the hell?
Like, you know.
Yet still them ask Rasta where I keep Naya being, you know, to pay money, to keep being. I don't understand these things, you know.
So why the church is exempted?
Because it's the church control in the government time, it's the church that run the thing. You know, see, but now it's a different time, I don't know why that should be continued.
But for a serious note, Motor, you know, say, all the preaching when them go out with and all them something, there's so much crime in the country.
Thing I get worse. Thing I get worse. Yeah, the thing get worse.
Something wrong, man.
Yes, something wrong.
And we have to give somebody an
All right, sir, give thanks. Give thanks.
Come on, respect.
Yes, where were they? Click that. Click it up. Yes, okay, yes. Step in. Wait, I have so much phone about the place all the while.
Bless up.
I see you come and visit so much phone, you know. yes, Bridget.
Bless up, Motor.
Oh, you the man?
There, man, there.
Long time I don't hear you.
Yeah, busy, you know, car we are lift up some farm now, you know.
Oh, God, tell me about it.
Yeah, man.
But from my ear, you said Ray Higgins are coming, I don't hear from you again.
Well, as you talk about money, it was a money thing where I never reached still, you know. We had to put up some money for him. And the amount, we couldn't reach it within the short space of time, so we had to cancel.
Yeah, okay. I don't want to cut you, but I was just seeing news a while ago, coming out of South Africa, that a 61-year-old woman married to an 80-year-old youth.
61?
She's 61, and she's married. She married, I saw the wedding reception I go on. She married to an 80-year-old youth. And she kissed the bride, and the youth that tongue bat her. This is serious thing about that. This is happening in South Africa. In South Africa.
You know, some of that is symbolism, some of it is traditional customs that they have over time.
Yeah.
And if one is destined to become a chief or a king, sometimes that one has to get married.
Yeah, them have them reasons.
Yeah, man, it's a part of the process.
Yeah, we don't tell you, say, you know, we just look on it and see it.
Yeah, well, this year, 2014, 100 years of the UNIA.
Yes.
The Rastafari Unity Council and some Gaviites have come together and we decide to have 100 brethren and sistren to change their name officially to an African name. We thought it significant, one person for each year of existence of the UNIA. And hopefully it would start a tradition that will start to name more people African name. Because, you know, the English name that we have held on to for so long, keep on giving the English people strength and keeping them on top of us. So the time come when we say, if we can start 100 family lines that will have African names, it will spread. Just by attrition, it would spread.
Mm-hmm.
We met also and decided to start a bank because of what is happening with these banksters in Jamaica, robbing the people from all different kinds of ways. Because we know one time you used to get an interest on your savings. Now they give you interest, but they take more out of your savings than for bank charges.
And when you go change check, them take money $140 for change check.
Yes. So in the end, they are now charging you to keep your money.
Yes.
That at the end of the year, when you add up the interest you get and the charges that you pay, the bank is actually charging you to keep your money. So we decided to look at it and say, well...
Wait, and them not going to charge them to keep the money. Them use your money and invest it in a business where them and get money off of.
Of course.
Them use your money and lend people and take interest off of your money where them lend people and charge you for the money where you have where them lend people.
Yes, they're earning twice half of your money. They're charging you for keep your money and earning half of your money when them lend to others.
Yes.
So we realized that the time come when we really, as Pan-Africanist and Mr. Garvey is self-reliant.
So what is the name of the bank that is going to start?
We haven't given it a name as yet.
Oh, so when you intend to start it? When you intend to start it?
We're looking at August 1. Because the name changing ceremony is also for August 1.
Okay.
To coincide with emancipation.
Okay, that sounds good.
So we have 100 people lined up to have this name changing ceremony. We're supposed to bring in a high priest from Zimbabwe. We spoke with him already, and he should be coming in to conduct the ceremony.
Okay, all right. We'll give thanks to hear that, brethren. Give thanks.
Yeah, man.
All right, sir. Blessed.
Bless up.
Yes. Okay, click it. 30. And the stepping razor, the art of war. Yes. Here.
Greetings, Nota.
Yeah, blessed.
Yes, calling from the Ilzanova. Question to you. Don't you think that a name carries a very important significance in a child's life?
Of course.
Because, alright, I'm using myself as an example. I was given an African name. And my mother is a Christian, but I can look at her and tell her thanks because in just giving that name, I was able to identify
with a
continent.
A certain power.
Yes, because even going to school, I was always the odd one in the class because everyone wanted to know where you get your name from, what's the meaning of your name, and then I have a lot of brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
So when I start to give out the list of all the names, it's like, whoa! How you even remember how to spell them? And it seems so difficult for them to even understand how is it at a whole you could get African names and then your name like Carol and Sharon and Paul and Dean and they cannot identify with anything that is African even in their outlook, and you're seen as this person that, whoa, your name is African, how did that happen? And I think all parents, I'm just trying to get to parents that please, newborn mothers that are pregnant right now, try and find names that are significant to your child in terms of their identity.
Yeah, definitely, I agree with your sister.
Yes, so that they can identify with their root, with a continent, with Africa.
Definitely.
You understand me?
Chinaman named Chinancho.
All right.
Yes, we can't name Mr. White and we're black.
Our black. But other than that, I have a bunch of plans for you. So when I see you next week, I'm going to give it.
When me I go see you? When me I go see you next week?
Coral Garden.
Okay. You have the Coral Gardens?
Yes, I got the Coral Garden.
All right.
I know strange to you, but when you see it, then everything I do connect again.
Yeah.
But I will have a nice bunch of plans for you and Jackie.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yes.
All right, give thanks here.
All right, yes, Muta.
Yeah, it's a serious thing, and I must talk about the cutting edge. If you are 20-year-old and under, just maybe it was the cutting edge who named you. If you have an African name and you are 20-year-old and under, the possibility that it was the cutting edge your mother or father heard and actually got your name from. I have met so many people, so many youth, 22, 21-year-old will say, say, a your program, my father get the name from, so I really want to feel good about that I have done such a work that people could have reclaimed their African name to their children, that now a lot of ones, 18, 17, 20, the name is reflecting of the African continent, and it was because we did something named African names for today's children on the cutting edge years ago. Okay, so we're there with you. Cutting, Steppn. Okay, that gone. Steppn.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, very much.
I was at Jerry St. John's, I was listening to you through my phone and up and through there. So just about the 20 years ago and then it's possible about the African cutting edge. May I tell you my son, Jair Campbell.
Yes.
And basically, in 1996.
Yes.
Basically when
when his mother was pregnant with him, there was 2 names likely for him to get, and it was your name and Farrakhan.
Okay.
You can understand where that come from in that time there.
Yes.
So basically, he end up named J.A. Tafari Campbell, because he was born on the 23rd of July. Yes, what may I say? So basically, then time that me say 2 names did up on the front line, did we get, and it was Muta.
Well, if you get an African name, that means he was thinking within that context.
Yes, so what may I say? Well, later on in 2001, my daughter born, and eventually make one girl named Abiquela. Most people here, when we say Abby, and eventually I go say Abigail.
Yes, so you say Abiquela.
It hand out in a Abiquela.
Yes.
Yes, so what may I say? So basically, you say the cutting edge. From then time there, nobody daughter did that say a while ago. It's a serious thing.
Yes,
where we have everyone we down here, and everybody named Frank. Even my name, enough people acquire my first son. How enough name Jerry, like me. I mean, I say, what if you were looking at the dictionary where Jerry means? You wouldn't name your picnic Jerry. Yes, what I say?
Yeah.
So I say, give thanks again, but in a long time, we never get funding time to even link you. But a long time we have come out.
Yeah, man, give thanks, brethren, give thanks.
Give thanks, sire, give thanks.
Yes, step in. All right, you know, say, at something to 6 you know, whenever you just take so call so far up, you know, but me never know, say, I refer have so much phone. because the boat I think you say I press on that. Me never see that happen since me there. So much red light and green light I press, it look like it just want a gold light now for the red, gold and green seal up on it, but the Marcus Garvey colors, red, black and green. What a sweet looking. Anyway, we want to say, give thanks to the people them who hold out till them time, you know. Not tell me to no more advertisement there, right? Advertisement there, but you know he's a virgin. You take them off at somebody else's program and put on my program, you know. Alright, click it. I want to play a tune for all of my friends them in a sense. Them get TV, you know, and all the people them who are play bingo with them little can in them hand. We want to play sooner for them, you know. Center match people. Everything though, they keep the man goat and cut off him throat. You know, them find a man with some whole heap of cow parts in a back car the other day, that's everything. Anyway, we say give thanks to the moment again, give thanks to the energy. We will be back here Wednesday from 10 to 2, and then we'll come back again, Steppn Razor, from 2 to 5:45. It's now news time.